Hey everyone, how's it going? Thank you so much for tuning into the very first video for Phoenix Monaye. So I'm just going to be going over the very first drag looks that I've done. For this, I'm just going to need to put a bald cap on, shave, and put my new pairs of eyes on. Alright, now that that's done, I have my bald cap on, I've shaved, and I've got my contacts on. The very first thing that I'm going to do is block out my eyebrows. For this, I choose to use the Pros-Aide Liquid Grade Medical Adhesive. This really works well on my eyebrows because I have super thick eyebrows, and this definitely holds them in place. For this, I just use a Q-tip, and I make sure to get that stuff deep inside my eyebrows, pulling all of my eyebrow hairs up, making them as flat to the skin as possible. Next, I'm going to blow dry a little bit to quicken the drying process. Now I'm just going to be using the Monaye Neutral Set Powder to basically fill in the gaps and to make the brow hair as smooth as possible. Alright, now I'm just going to color correct my eyebrows. For this, I'm going to be using the StarBlend Cake Makeup in Orange. Now, just using a triangle sponge, I'm going to apply this all over my eyebrows. Now I am going to need to conceal my eyebrows. For this, I choose to use the Karity Professional's Correct and Conceal palette. I am using the C79 from this palette. It's like a light brown. And once again, just by using a triangle sponge, I'm going to apply this all over the eyebrows. Once again, I'm just going to be using some powder and we'll pack that onto the eyebrows. Now I'm going to be using the primary foundation that I'll be using for this look. I am using the Monaye Cream Foundation P5 in Natural Fair. Alright, now that my eyebrows are completely blocked out, it is time to highlight and contour. For this, I am using the e.l.f. Cream Contour Palette. I'm just going to be using the lighter shade here at the top and the darkest shade here at the bottom. I'm just going to be applying highlights on my nose and under my eyes. I'm also going to be doing this on the bridge of my nose and we'll be making a balloon shape on my forehead. I'm also going to apply highlight directly under my nose and on the tip of my chin. Now with a darker highlight, I am just going to start shaping my cheekbones. And we'll also start to apply this darker contour around my forehead. Make sure to add a very thick contour. It might seem dark right now, but once you start blending it out, it'll start to appear lighter. I'm also going to be doing this right on my jawline to make it more soft and have a more feminine appearance. I am now using the highlighter directly under the cheekbone contour. Alright, now that that's done, I'm just going to be using the foundation that I mentioned earlier and I'm going to be filling in the gaps. Alright, now that that's done, I'm just going to be taking a triangle sponge and we'll blend out all of these creams. I want to make sure to get rid of all the harsh lines to make a more clean blend as possible. Next, I'm going to be using the Blush and Bronzer Kit by Profusion. From this palette, I'm going to be using the 3 darkest shades right here. I'm just going to use this to basically emphasize the darker contours that I have lightened up while I was blending. Next, I'm going to be contouring my nose using the same colors from the Profusion palette. I'm just going to be making my nose smaller and taming this unruly large nose that I have. Next, I'm going to be using the Infallible Paints Metallics by Loreal in Aluminum. This is very pigmented and it really brings out the highlights of my face and is very reflective to light. Alright, that's done. Now, I'm not very good at drawing on my eyebrows, so I have these lace front stick-on eyebrows. To use these, I just use eyelash glue, and I can glue these eyebrows anywhere I want on my face. Alright, now it's time to work on the eyes. For this, I'm going to be using my eyeshadow palette by Popfeel. This has about 150 travel size colors. For this, I'm just going to be using the dark brown to go over my crease in both eyes. Now I'm going to be taking a dark red and going over the same crease. Now it's time to bake. Now I'm going to be using Maybelline's Color Tattoo Eye Chrome. This stuff is extremely pigmented as it's a liquid and it adds extreme shine to your eyelids. Now, I'm not very good at drawing on cat eyes, so unfortunately I had to do this off the camera. Alright, now I'm taking a dark purple and I'm using that all over my eyelids. Next, I am taking a dark blue and I'm putting that in the center of my eyelids. Now I will be taking a light pink and going over the crease one more time. Alright, now the eyes are done. Next, I'm going to be needing to put on my eyelashes. These things are very big, so I have to put these on off camera. Now I am using L'Oreal's liquid lipstick in Rouge. Now I am going to brush off the bake and reveal this gorgeous line. And no makeup is complete without a beauty mark. Next, I'm going to be using the pink blush from the Profusion blush and bronzer kit that I mentioned earlier. Alright, and that's it. So I'm just gonna go get my wig on and put my dress, and I'll be right back. Thank you everyone for watching. I really hope you enjoyed. Please make sure to comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll leave a list down in the description of all the items that I use. So, until next time.